This way? Which way? Which way are we going? This way. Just make sure you cover that.
All right, breaking the action. I think there was action. We're going to do a lodging update, so real-time update on lodging. Last week we had fuel costs. This week we're doing lodging. This will be real quick, so we can get back to the show. So we had a total of 20 nights, and our total lodging cost was $724.37. We had entrance fees of $54. That's included in that $724. So if you pull out that $54, lodging fees would be less. So the per night stay was less, but we had to buy a $34 state park pass for Michigan, and then
Do all states have that?
Not all states have that. Tennessee doesn't have that. Oh. Then in Indiana, we could have I'm a teacher. We could have bought an annual pass, but it was going to be $70, and we were only staying in 2 Indiana state parks, so it was $10 for each park, so $20. So here we go. See, real time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So $724.37 for lodging. That's an average of $36.22 a night for 20 nights.
That's, I mean, if you compare that to what you would pay for a
A
hotel,
hotel or an
like
Airbnb,
yeah,
any of that kind of stuff.
that's crazy. I mean, I know you have other costs with other things, but I mean, if you are trying to travel on a budget, this is your way.
State parks.
Yeah.
State parks.
Yeah, and then also the cool thing is if you stay at one of those state parks, like we've said before, there's typically always an attraction or something about that state park or national park or whatever it is. And so there's a reason that people want to go there. So there's usually something to see, you know, whether that's
A waterfall or a good hiking.
yeah, or just stuff to do, bike trails, you know, I mean, any of that. So
There's usually something scenic or active to do at these places.
Isn't going to cost you a lot of money.
Right.
Is what I'm trying to get at.
So most of the times once you're in the state park, you can do whatever it is that's there, and it doesn't cost you. Or if you're staying in the campground, they'll give you a little pass that you get to go and do these things. We found that we were camping just last weekend, which we'll get to later after this Michigan trip. And so we'll kind of talk about that too.
Anyway, yeah. So that's the lodging cost, and I think we did pretty good.
Yeah. So I don't know if it'll be next week. It may be the week after, but we'll kind of start to talk about our future plan and budgeting kind of tips for doing this kind of thing. So if you're interested in, you know, how can I get started? How do I get going with this? Well, I don't know that it'll be next week, but for sure the week after, just get going.
Yeah.
Figure out in episodes to come. We'll get into that more. Okay? All right.
Bye.
I think it's just like straight through. A couple of things that we have discovered about our water and our camper. You know, it's not new. It's an 04, the camper is. So I've bleached all the lines and the holding tank and cleaned it and flushed it and all the things that they tell you to do. What we found with the drinking water is if we run a 2-filter system, so that first, the white filter here is a 20 micron filter, which basically is just a strainer. It's a loose carbon filter. The green one, let's see if I can get my finger in the shot. The green one there, that is a 1 micron filter. It is a solid carbon block. Now the reason that you want to have the 20 micron in front of the 1 micron is because if you just ran the 1 micron, it would get clogged as it filtered the water. So you want something to catch the bigger particles, then you go into the 1 micron filter, and then that goes into your rig. So what's for dinner?
Leftovers. Hamburgers. Broth. Pasta. Low protein meatballs. Watermelon.
So kids are fed and calmed down for the night.
I don't know about calm, but they're fed.
So what's next?
We're gonna go to the Tahquamenon.
Tahquamenon. Tahquamenon.
Go to the Tahquamenon. I can't say it. Okay. Tahquamenon. Tahquamenon? Okay, we're going to the Tahquamenon Falls ice cream shop. I don't know what it's called, but we're going to get ice cream.
General store at the Tahquamenon Falls.
Oh, my video uploaded. 1 bar of LTE service. Trying to upload these videos to the gram. Anyway.